After a bunch of amazing reviews of Galaxy Z Fold 7, people kind of feel ripped off from Samsung, and there are one of three reasons, although Samsung didn't. By the way, if you are forgetting Z Fold 7, this is the right time. Pre-orders are out and you can avail a free $150 storage upgrade, up to $1,150 in savings, and up to $1,000 trade-in values, which you can avail from a product listed in this video and a pinned comment. Samsung made a foldable phone, but they removed one of the key features of foldable phones from Samsung. No other foldable phone offers SPEN support. Only Samsung started offering SPEN support from Galaxy Z Fold 3 back in 2021. Until 2024 with the last edition of the Galaxy Z Fold 6, because Z Fold 7 didn't have an SPEN support at all. I've been covering Z Fold 7 from the past couple of months and I was constantly sharing no SPEN support, yet some sources do suggest an SPEN. But later there was a big reason why Z Fold 7 didn't have an SPEN support, because Z Fold 7 didn't have a digitizer for SPEN, which actually makes it possible for Galaxy phones to use SPEN, and it was clear a while ago, but some sources suggest Samsung may offer an SPEN support with the battery enabled, which is impossible to carry with the Z Fold 7, even with a case. Why Samsung did this at the first place? They just shred some extra thickness on the Z Fold 7 to match the thickness of one of the thinnest foldable phone, Oppo Find N5, although that crown is already taken from another Chinese foldable. But a 0.5mm is all they get to remove the digitizer from a Galaxy Z Fold 7. Samsung already checked the market. Yes, they already did this thing with the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, and Samsung knew this won't affect much. Hence, go with the no SPEN support on Z Fold 7. By the way, if you are forgetting Z Fold 7, this is the right time. Pre-orders are out and you can avail a free $150 storage upgrade, up to $1,150 in savings, and up to $1,000 trade-in values, which you can avail from a product listed in this video and a pinned comment. The second thing which people would really miss on Z Fold 7 would be UDC. Samsung started using UDC on Z Fold 3 and Z Fold 6 carried on, but there was no major improvement with the image sensor. They used the same sensor from all those years, yet improved the image quality through software tweaks. But this year, Samsung completely get rid of the under-display camera. Some people don't really care about the UDC on inner display, others really like the edge-to-edge display without having that punch hole. But what comes good after that is the image quality is far better than the Galaxy Z Fold 6. I'll share more details in the camera section, but another major letdown for the people who really wanted to go with the Z Fold 7 is the battery size. Samsung trying to compete with other foldable phones, but there is only one way they're trying to prove the point, that thickness of the phone. When unfolded, it's 4.2mm, and when folded, it's 8.9mm, which is much thinner than the Galaxy Z Fold 6, and it weighs around 215 grams compared to 218 grams on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And that's the reason they just ignore one of the key features on Z Fold 7. I'm talking about the battery life and the charging speed. Samsung is using the same battery in Z Fold 7, while the competitors are far ahead using the silicon carbon batteries. Compared to the S25 Ultra, Z Fold 7 battery is much smaller, 4400 just like last year, but S25 Ultra has a whopping 5000 mAh battery. Now if you use inner display most of the time on Z Fold 7, I'm sorry to say you need to charge twice a day to get the ball rolling, but for the cover display, Samsung did some battery AI stuff but still cannot match the hardware improvement. Also, both phones Z Fold 7 and Flip 7 have a 25W fast chargers. Samsung called Z Fold 7 Ultra because of the cameras, but how it matches the cameras of Galaxy S25 Ultra? Earlier this year, we were talking about how Z Fold 7 will move closer to the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, not only in design and display, but also the features of the Z Fold Special Edition. And key highlight of the Z Fold Special Edition was its cameras. Samsung finally switched to 200 megapixel main sensor, the same sensor Samsung used in S25 Ultra, and finally Z Fold 7 and S25 Ultra is on the same page with a similar main camera. Although Z Fold 7 only has this update, we're seeing the same 12 megapixel ultra wide and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto sensor. A decent setup, not groundbreaking compared to the S25 Ultra. Also, under display camera is no more. Samsung improved the inner display selfie feature, going from 4 megapixel to 10 megapixel. Remember, if you're for a Galaxy Z Fold 7, this is the right time to go for it. Pre-orders are out and you can avail a free $150 storage upgrade, up to $1,150 in savings, and up to $1,000 trade-in values, which you can avail from a product listed in this video and a pinned comment. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.